Hi guys, I am Linnell. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here or if you're new to me as a reader, as an intuitive guide, I channel messages from higher frequency beings, from angels, from spirit, anybody that is trying to guide and help send messages to you for your highest and best good. So I am here to help guide and just be there as a helpful hand for those interested in evolving and ascending into higher frequencies and ascending. Yeah, so as I am myself and always looking for messages and open to receive those. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you part of my community. I initially started this community on TikTok, and we are kind of navigating over here to YouTube. So we're going to try to get on a little bit of a schedule, but since today is 222 and there's a really potent portal right now, I wanted to kind of get things started today just for the sake of the occasion. I just so happened to catch 2:20. Oh, it's 1:23 right now on the clock, you guys. I just so happened to catch 2:22 today on the clock. I was like, yes! Anyone can relate. So let's see what Spirit has to say today for this 222 portal. This energy has been overwhelming, to say the least. I don't know how you guys have all been processing it in reality, but we're going to see what Spirit has to say about it. All right, so I'm getting a lot of blockages have been cleared away. We've seen a lot of blockages clear up. Okay, let's get one more card, Spirit. All right, nothing else wants to come out, so we're gonna work with what we have right here first. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Justice in reverse, Temperance, the Star, Two of Swords, and Five of Wands. So how I'm reading this is you guys are really coming out of this energy of a lot of chaos. Okay, a lot of chaos, and it seemed to be the center of your world. It just felt like every situation that you were, every relationship, every situationship, whatever you were involved in had some sort of chaos and injustice embedded in it. And I'm feeling really heavily that you guys were dealing with an energy that was kind of part of this. And I have the Five of Wands in reverse, so you're really with this. Some of you guys might actually be using this portal as an opportunity to really break through. 333 on the clock. Some of you guys might be using this portal to really break through some of these old energies, but I feel like this is something you've been doing intentionally for a minute, okay? So you guys were in an extremely chaotic, dishonest, and a lot of injustice, just a completely upside down world, okay? And then Temperance is right here in the middle of the deck, or of the spread, clarifying that this is something that you have completely turned the stone on, okay? Like, okay, I like to kind of compare this energy that I'm looking at right now as like the, if you guys have seen the movie, the show Stranger Things, how they have like the upside down world and then like the regular world. You guys were legitimately living in an upside down world. And with the Temperance here, you guys have reached this point, or this breaking point truly is, and then it's flipping you over to this Star position. You're literally, your dreams are coming true. Like, you have flipped your entire 444 on the clock. You guys have flipped your entire reality over into this like your dream world, okay? And you've done this through your your seclusion, okay? I've got the Two of Swords here. You guys have literally secluded yourself, removed yourself from all external energies so that you could hear your inner voice, okay? And you heard it loud and clear. And I think some of you might have heard things that you didn't necessarily want to hear, or felt like, you know, some truths that you didn't really know about yourself because you just been so tangled up in this chaotic energy. Like, whew. We've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like this is an energy that's kind of been tormenting this collective for a minute, okay? So this chaotic, troublesome, just, you know, ornery energy. Ornery is the word. Ornery energy that has kind of just been tormenting this collective with their creativity, with their wanting to ascend. Okay, it's like this desperation of just not wanting to let you go up into ascension, just ascend out of this like lower vibrational dense energy. 6:11 on the clock. I just feel like you guys are really you've broken free from that, and I feel like you did it with love. I feel like you guys really, like, you know, you wanted to work with the energy. I don't think any of you guys here are in this collective are ones that turn their back to darker forces or something that's like scary, or, you know, that it's not that you don't want to look at it. I mean, I do feel like you guys have really found this balance of the underworld and, you know, the light. And it's really, we've got the Two of Cups here. So I love that. We've got 2-2 here, right here on the, right off the bat. I love that for us. So you guys are really, okay, I want you to look at this card, okay? So you see how, like, look up here, okay? And we've got another 2. Oh my God. So look right here. This is like the, like, you know, priestess, very angelic side of us that's just all light and love. And then we have this, you know, little stinker butt, little ornery stinker butt. And I mean, I don't know what's up with this, honestly, you guys, but the depiction that I'm kind of getting out of this is like you're really letting these two energies kind of collide into this third energy. Okay, there's a third energy that's being born from these two energies that are colliding. And like I said, I feel this, like, this energy, this ornery little brat of an energy has kind of been nagging at you. And it kind of feels like, you know, the dark side or the dark entity, but it's really, you guys have learned to integrate that and to integrate it into your, with your light side as well. And you guys are making this beautiful, beautiful pair. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lovers came out. So we've got the Moon, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys, there's literally a third energy being born. Okay? With this, like, culmination of these two energies, you're literally birthing this third energy that's going to, it's literally going to be magical. Okay? And honestly, this energy of jumping back and forth between, you know, our dark side to our light side, to our dark side to our light side, it was bringing you a lot of, like, lackluster, okay? Like, you weren't able to really get your breakthroughs or, you know, see any success in life because you need both of them. And this is saying, this is like screaming shadow work. It is screaming shadow work. And we've got the Moon here. So you guys have been working with the Moon. Like, this collective, and I have been getting this extremely heavy. And it's funny because I've just been seeing dogs everywhere. And I personally have been working with the energy of Hecate a lot lately. She's been popping up everywhere in my reality. And I've been seeing dogs at the wazoo. And I didn't even notice how many dogs were in this freaking this deck, but there are dogs everywhere. And I've always been a cat person, and it's funny because my ex-partner and my daughter and I went to see a tarot reader. My daughter is 9 months old, and the tarot reader told us we were cat people, like very much cat people, and they're like, she's gonna be a dog person. And I'm not a dog bird. I'll never have been. I just like, and it's not like I don't have anything against dogs, but they're a lot of work, and I got kids, you know what I mean? And I feel like they smell a little funky, and just, I don't know. But I've been seeing them everywhere, so I don't know if dogs are significant to you guys, so let that be a synchronicity if it is. But you guys have been working with the moon's energy, like heavily, okay? And it's working for you. And I feel like as these moon cycles pass, you're literally like, again, birthing this new energy with the energy of the moon. You're using the energy of the moon. You're using, like you would, you know, I spoke on this yesterday a little bit about how like when you're birthing a baby, 11:11 on the clock, when you're birthing a baby, birth is an extremely painful, long, drawn out process. You know, you can be in labor for like 3 days. Like it's insane. Like the amount from, you know, it takes 9 months for us to actually make a child, and then, I mean, it takes that much to make a child, but you know, we're pregnant for 9 months, and then once you get into labor, it's like this long drawn out process of but the hardest part about labor is when you get into transition. When you get to that point of labor where it's like you're at a 10, you're dilated, and you're ready to push the baby out, and your mind just goes crazy with doubt, with all these like what ifs, like, oh my gosh, like I can't do this, what if this happens, what if this happens, what if this happens. It's literally the scariest part about birth, okay? And I feel like you guys are like at that point in this birthing of this creation of this next child, okay? And you know, a lot of birth can be looked at, we have the Empress here, you can be this third energy that you're birthing, I think is going to be something that really lights up the world, okay? It's going to be huge. You're going to make massive claps that are going to echo beyond what you can even imagine that they're going to. But as you birth this energy, which, like I said, you're in transition right now, and I know that it probably feels really chaotic. The energy around you is feeling like really like noisy, and just like you can't control it at this point, okay? It just feels really unpredictable at this point. But you're at the final stretch, okay? We've got Judgment and the Knight of Cups here, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse too. And like I said, I feel like the energies being separated in the past, these two energies that have come together, like I said, heavy shadow work, these two energies coming together are really going to bring so much more fulfillment to your life. You guys were feeling so bored, so just like, where is this going? Like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be? Like, what's my purpose here? You were starting to really feel like off track. I mean, you might have even been seeing like materialistic success or like success, but it wasn't feeling like fulfilling to you. And I feel like now that this third energy is being born, you're going to get everything. Okay, there's going to be emotional fulfillment, there's going to be physical fulfillment. You're gonna, you know, some of you might like actually like to stay like physically busy. You might kind of be like secretly busybodies, and that's okay. I mean, I think once the energy is in motion, like let it stay in motion, as long as there's not like anxiety, like, you know what I mean, tied to that. I just feel like a healthy, consistent movement is nothing to be ashamed of. And I think in spiritual communities, it can kind of be looked at as like just meditate till your freaking face falls off. They just want you laying around. I mean, there's just some really toxic spiritual, alleys out there, if like what I like to call them. Spiritual dark alleys. But I'll tell you, there's something there for you. There's something, if you walk down one, you will find something that you need to see. Okay, we've got Judgment and the Knight of Cups here. So you guys are really starting to just follow your heart. Okay, you're following your heart, and this is coming from a place of like self-love. Like by you enacting on you guys are going to be acknowledged so much for what you're going to do. Okay, you guys are going to get so much acknowledgement. There is going to be so much, and I don't even want to say it in a way that's like, you know, don't get on a high horse or anything of that nature, but like, people are going to be truly grateful for what you have to say, what you have to share. And I feel like so many of you guys have really been in this place, but this position, this like situation where you didn't feel like your voice was wanted to be heard. No one wanted to hear what you had to say. No one wanted to, I feel like there was a lot of mockery here, okay? In this chaotic energy where this reading started off, in this past energy, there was a lot of just betrayal, to say the least, and the people around you, the energies around you, stabbed you in the back, okay? It didn't matter what you were doing, how you were doing it. There was no impressing anyone, okay? Because they did not want to see you walking in your highest, most vibrant being, because that means they wouldn't be able to walk beside you, okay? Because I feel like the energies and people around you know that they have to step it up to be able to walk beside you. And I don't want to, like, again, I like have a really hard time with ego, but like, I mean, they don't want to see you go, okay? These people love you. And I'm getting some emotions coming up. So like, there is a lot of love, and you have showed them love that they didn't never seen before. Okay? Oh, good grief. You showed these people love that they had never experienced before in the past. And as you ascend, oh my God, you guys, this energy, Jesus. As you ascend, they know that you will step out of their timeline. You'll step out of their reality. You'll step out of their existence. So they don't want to see you ascend, because they don't want to see you go. This all comes from love, because that is what you are, is love. Okay? Ooh, heavy. I'm going to have myself a good cry after this reading. Good grief. I might pull a card out of my Lemuria deck, just for shits and gigs, because I love that. I love that deck so much. I've been seeing orbs all day long. All day long I've been seeing orbs. Like, hi. All right, Page of Wands. So I think at this point, there's a lot of energies, especially lately, that you kind of have been seeing like grab at your ankles, being like, don't go, don't go. And maybe they're not saying that directly. It might, be coming off as like, sorry, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't want to get taken off for a middle finger, but you know what I'm saying. Don't leave me behind. But you realize that people will catch up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's out of love, and the only way that you can be there for people to really is be the example. You got to be the example. Show people how to be free. Show people how to really enjoy their life. Show people how to live their dreams. Like, to really step into the confidence and the Lovers. Gosh. To step into that confidence and really act out of love. And you're showing, it's by culminating these two energies and bringing these two energies together. And I think that's why so many of these energies are having a hard time mentally processing what's happening and how you're ascending, and you know, because there's so much shadow work that you have done. There's so much shadow work you guys have done that, like I said, it's literally birthing this third energy that is what's going to like bring you to this like Eden. Like it's gonna bring you to an Eden, because you are just full, like you have gotten every single aspect of yourself, every fragmented piece of yourself. You've picked it up and brought it along the way. And no matter how many times you were, you know, shot down or tormented or whatever the case may be, you still acted out of love. You still acted out of love. There was never any time that you slipped up and acted outside of your moral compass. And this has put you in full receiver mode, you guys, okay? You're in receiver mode right now. And with the work that you have done, the amount of energy that you have poured into others and yourself, you guys, universal law, it comes back around, okay? And I know some of you guys might be dealing with a little bit of self-doubt because of the projections and because of these people, these energies that are really afraid to see you go. They're gonna get petty, okay? They're gonna try to trick you. They're gonna try to bring you back into that lower vibration, but it's not possible anymore. It's not possible anymore. 2211 on the clock. But you'll never be able to get back down to that vibration, because you're now in your truth. You are at harmony with yourself. These two aspects of yourself are literally, and like this is you, okay? So I feel like the Lover is showing up here. You can take this as how it resonates, okay? I feel like this could be, you know, you have a love relationship coming in, but I really feel like this is the harmony that you're finding within yourself, and that's going to allow you to attract that in an external partner as well. So if that's what you're wanting to call in, you have come to this alignment that's going to allow you to call something in that is really aligned with true love. Like true love. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you guys have literally just I'm gonna finish up with this last card. You guys have just been so focused and faithful, like so faithful. There's so much faith here. And we've got the 3 of Wands here to end this. So you guys are expanding, okay? And you're just right now kind of like, I'm getting emotional again. But you guys are just kind of taking this moment to like look out and see just how fruitful life is. And you're not looking back anymore. You're not looking back anymore, okay? Because you have every part of yourself back here with you. You're whole. So there's no reason to look back anymore. So I don't have any advice here for you guys. I just like, congratulations, and keep moving forward. Okay, happy 222. I'm gonna end the video here. This was such a like heartfelt reading. Like, oh, like that was, I love that so much for us. But happy 222. If you guys want personal readings, I'm gonna go ahead and link my Linktree at the bottom of this video, and that will have my Calendly linked in there, as well as all of my other accounts if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are doing today for 222 and like how you're using this energy, and yeah, let me know what's up, you guys. I wanna connect. So I love you and happy 222.